What's going on, everybody? Here it's Easy here with KILJOY magazine. As you can see, I'm on a new set. Got some very special guests sitting next to me. I'm very excited, man. This is the first time we're shooting on this set, and I would not have anybody else be my first time on these couches.
Thanks for the invitation, bro. It's really cool. Hey, congrats on the studio. It's really cool.
Yeah, thank you, man. We put a lot of hard work into this, man. Nothing you guys are not familiar with, hard work. So this is the second time we're speaking, technically. And since the first time we spoke, I know we got the second person from Barz on Wheelz on the couches, and y'all have done a lot. Y'all have accomplished a lot.
Thank you,
so we're gonna get into that today. Figure out, just reintroduce yourselves to the people who may have just come on board. All right.
Yeah. So I'm Joseph.
My name is Manny, guys, and we're the Barz on Wheelz team.
For sure. So since the last time we talked, your follower count has grown immensely.
Yeah.
Immensely. I can't do the math, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and it happened quickly. Not necessarily overnight. I've witnessed it over a growth of a couple of weeks, but how do you guys feel, man, to have this sudden, not even sudden, just huge growth in support?
Blessed. I think that's like to summarize it. I think the Thanksgiving morning, bro, is when it happened.
Yeah.
Started seeing like an old post started getting likes out of nowhere. It was like a post I posted weeks ago.
Right.
And it was just like my phone was just like ding, 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 and then it got to the point where it was unnatural. It was abnormal, and it just kind of surprised me. And then literally a month later, we were at a couple thousand.
Yeah.
In a week we were at 7,000. 2 weeks we were at like 15, and then just like literally a week we were growing crazy.
Yeah. We were kind of excited just to reach 10K at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
that was a projection.
That was a projection.
Y'all surpassed that because y'all are sitting a little over 50 right now. 50K right now.
Yeah, so
y'all feel nervous having such a big follower count? You guys feel like you kind of have to have this certain level of performance now?
No, I think we've been doing this since the jump. The content hasn't changed. The quality of the content, the consistency hasn't changed. So to say that we're changing anything is, that's not what we're doing anymore. We're just creating more content, and we're just thinking bigger now, right? Because our reach is bigger now, right? So now we're planning, pop-ups. We're planning to travel farther. The fact that our voice is getting reached to like Africa, different countries, not only cities but countries.
Yeah.
It's a great. I'm grateful for it, and just that reach is crazy.
That's cool, man. I'm real proud. So the point of you guys sitting next to me is to kind of reintroduce yourselves to some of your new followers and everything. So I want to hear from you guys. What is Barz on Wheelz? Just if you can summarize it. So somebody who's stupid can understand. What is Barz on Wheelz?
Barz on Wheelz is the first ever freestyling show on wheels. We challenge artists to freestyle in a creative way, and it's almost like a game show. There's lives, there's challenges, there's levels, and the whole point is to really bring back that authentic freestyle, era. Because I think we agree that original freestyles, aren't there anymore. People write a lot, so it really takes the authenticity away from it, and that's what we're trying to bring back.
We can definitely get that. I know last time we spoke on like the hip hop aspect of the show and why you felt like this is something for you to do. And this time I kind of want to focus on the game show aspect of it, because it really is held like a game show. You got contestants, there's rules, stuff like that. How does somebody get on Barz on Wheelz?
Well, I mean, we all know about clicking the link in the bio and submitting the artist submission form. But I feel like now it's just all about just kind of standing out. And, if you got fans, create posts, kind of just doing things to kind of stand out as an artist nowadays, and kind of just proving that how much you really want to be on the show. And just highlighting how good of an artist you are, as far as freestyling goes.
Exactly.
Yeah, and, speaking about freestyling, the whole show is freestyling. Hip-hop culture, freestyling is not necessarily a dead art form, but nobody really practices it anymore. Not really, right? A lot of it is self-written, or they claim to be freestyle. How do you guys gauge for the contestants their ability to freestyle? Because are they submitting freestyles to you, or you guys listening to their music, albums? What goes into the research on finalizing who makes the show?
So Joseph, like Joseph said, there is an application process. In the application, there is there's an opportunity to submit a link, and that is a submission to a freestyle. But if I'm being honest, like my main kind of gauge is literally how they judge themselves, how they rate themselves in their freestyling abilities. And then on top of that, I look at their music, right? And I kind of look for like the most basic. Can they flow? You know, do they have a good voice? Are they consistent? And then from there, I'm like, okay, you rate yourself a 9 in freestyle, and you're consistent, and you got these, you know, these posts and this content. I would love to have that. I think that is something I have to, you know, shed light to, and that's how you get an invitation.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency, and you know, just having good music. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys have finished what, season 2?
Season 2 is wrapped up. Yep.
So speaking on season 2, how do you guys feel at the end of it versus how you felt going into season 2?
Well, going into season 2 was interesting for sure because we started seeing growth, obviously. And, and then just a lot of different talent, for sure. A lot of different talent. I think season 2 was definitely special, for sure. What about you?
I think the difference between, for me, at least for me, it was season 1 was a lot. I had to work with what I had. Right, so I was reaching out to artists. I was calling people up, like, "Hey, bro, I know we worked together before. I don't know if you freestyle. Can you, you know, I got this show. You know, can you make something? Can you come to, you know, tell me and let's film?" Right. And a lot of it was like, "Nah, man, I don't really see it, or I don't got time for that." But season 2, we started seeing a little bit change. You know, once people saw the vision, right? People started to switch up and be like, "Hey, bro, put me on."
Yeah.
You know, after I
fucking
reached out initially, right? So. Season 2 was I was a little bit more selective. Yeah. There was only, I think, 60 submissions in season 2. Season 1 was like no submissions, but season 2, 60 submissions, and I worked with a little bit more to work with, so the talent got up there a little bit.
Right.
So I think that was the biggest change, and obviously, and also level 3. Level 3 was, I would say, the most creative game that we had, just because they have to freestyle with different personalities. Yeah. You know, we've had Kanye, we had Rocky Balboa. And they've done it. They've done tremendously well. Scarface, which was one of my favorites by Ace Blizzy.
Yeah.
So I would say that's what really separates season 2. Yeah.
That's interesting. You know, you guys really do treat it like a game show. You mentioned you had 60 submissions. How many made the cut?
So from 60, I probably select probably 25, 20. And then from there, I like really go in. I take a deep dive into their profile, their socials, how they carry themselves, and then I reach out to them and see like, hey, you know, is this of interest? And then I select 8. And then if obviously those 8, you know, some of them can't make it, then there's a wait list. Because we also send wait lists. You know, there is obviously the people who got in, but then there's a wait list.
How does that work?
It's just I couldn't decide.
I mean, like, how does somebody make it off the wait list?
So the wait list is. So let's say for season 2, right, 60 submissions. Let's say I accept 20, right? I really like 20, but I can only take 8. I obviously prioritize the 8, and the rest, the other 12 are for the waitlist, and those are people I could highly consider for the upcoming season. Okay. So for season 2, I send a lot of waitlisting images. I send a lot of waitlist invitations. Those people are my top priority list for season 3, just because they were there in the beginning.
Right.
You know, they took the time and they supported us since we were like all the way down here.
Since the jump.
Yeah, exactly. So it only makes sense for me to show love and be fair enough to be like, hey, these guys fuck with me. But in the situation that those 12 are less talented than the other people, the new people that are coming in, then they will be replaced.
Okay. Hey,
yeah.
So
y'all
gotta come correct when y'all come on Barz on Wheelz. We just not we just not picking anybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Speaking on that, I kind of want to take this time to just really get y'all feels on season 2. What was y'all favorite episode, personal? I want to know why. What was your favorite episode, artist?
Tell them, bro. Tell them.
And then why?
So I'm like kind of stuck between 2, but I do gotta say Reese.
He seems to be like the star.
He's a star.
I'm gonna say he seems to be the star because a lot of your guys is freestyling for
content.
Strangers content is the man who freestyles really well.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that he added a hook. He just stays his cadence. He switches the flow. He slow it down. He go fast.
Yeah.
And he got the charisma, the personality. Yep. He low key the whole package.
Full package. Yeah. A-Reese is a star. He had it before we were there.
Yeah,
we just provided a platform, and that's what we're trying to do with Barz and Wheelz with the other talents. But for me, my favorite, I did love
I already know
Reese.
what you're going with. This.
I did appreciate a Reese's talent just because not like you said the content he has provided for the show is insane.
Yeah,
that guy is. I could tell him, hey, bro, next Sunday, bro, I got some ideas. You down? He's like, let's do it. So quick. I love that. That spontaneous just action.
Yeah.
And then that's what I can appreciate from artists. But if I'm being honest with myself, I think my favorite episode was probably Ace Blizzy. Ace Blizzy, just because that level 3, bro. That level 3, he freestyled like Scarface, and the way he did it, and the aggression, and just really tailoring towards that New York type style of freestyle was something that I can appreciate. And it reminded me almost like Biggie type storytelling. And yeah, man, Ace Blizzy, bro, it almost feels like he's writing that shit. That's how good it is. It feels like he's writing it, and he's like Kendrick behind the pen and shit. Yeah. And I can appreciate it. That he's a different breed, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bars is,
and you could tell, bro. That entire episode, I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's cool. Now for the hard question, right? I need y'all to be honest.
Yeah.
And last time you was dancing.
You were dancing around it.
I need y'all. What was probably not your favorite?
Oh, dang. Okay.
Essentially, who sucked?
Alright, you go first.
Season 2, who sucked?
Don't say who sucked. I don't. Okay, I don't mean that. Just
who didn't perform the best?
Who didn't
perform the best? It was damn, I forgot his name.
I did forget his name too. It was one that messed up.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I know. You know who it was? The artist that performed the least, just didn't perform as well. The artist that didn't perform the best in season 3, bro, was probably Oxic. But that's the episode.
That's the episode
that blew us up.
That blew y'all up. So look, man, we gonna give you your props. You didn't do that well, but
you got numbers. You got numbers. You probably got the most numbers.
Yeah. But his music's really good though.
Yeah, he's a good writer, bro. He's talented.
Yeah. So that's y'all say that, and I guess kind of I want to say it should give hope to everybody because again, freestyling is really hard to do.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard to do, but that doesn't. It's not a real big measure of your talent.
Actual talent.
Exactly. Yeah.
Of your actual talent, even though I'm sure people use your show as a measurement of talent.
Yeah, because when in the application, he rated himself like a 6 or a 7, I believe.
Oh,
right? There's artists who rated themselves a 10. I didn't choose them. I was just open to Oxic because number one, I knew him since the jump. He was one of the artists that I work with. Yeah. And he was supporting the show since the beginning, less than 500 followers. Yeah. And he submitted a show. He was like one of the first 10 people that submitted. Yeah. So I can appreciate that. Yeah. And I value that as a host and the owner of this, that I want you to be on my show. Just to give back. But yeah, unfortunately he didn't perform like he thought. In the episode you could see kind of he had to take a break. Yeah. He had to take some water. Mm-hmm. He had to take a breather. Yeah. Just because it didn't go as he thought. Yeah. And I think that's artists' biggest mistake. They underestimate the difficulty of these games.
Yeah, and just me personally watching the show, being a fan of the show, I would say just that was probably my personal favorite. Only because I feel sometimes people might underestimate the difficulty of the show. Yep. Right? And that kind of brings the show down to earth because it's hard. Yeah. Some people can't freestyle, right? They can rap all they want but can't freestyle, and then the rules you guys have might not be as easy as they think. Because I know one of the rules is no cussing, right? Yeah. Which is hard. Everybody cusses. Yeah, everybody cusses. It's second nature. But that really kind of, I don't want to say humbles the show, but it really kind of makes it.
It's real. It's straight.
Everybody can relate. It's real.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's dope, man. I know towards the end of the season, you guys ran into some things that. Not even ran. You guys did some things that you haven't touched before, right? Like the group. You guys had a group on there. You guys had some women on there. Talk about how the recording of those episodes went.
I think when filming, damn, I forgot her name.
Say less.
Say less, and then sorry, we'll cut it.
No, we not.
Raw shit. I think when it comes to Say Less, it was a big moment. It was a big part of Barz and Wheelz history per se. Yeah. Just because obviously it's first female, but also I appreciate Say Less because She was consistent with her music. She was also producing. She has producing background. She's educated, and she was a big fan. She didn't jump as well. It was just a matter of time of me selecting her.
Right.
I kind of saw it as like, how can we really push the narrative that not only men freestyle, right? That there's female talent out there that deserve to be heard.
Yeah.
So I saw Say Less as an opportunity to really showcase that and just let people fucking know, let other female know.
And she killed it.
And she killed it. She did that. One of her videos did like almost close to 500,000 views.
Yeah.
And that's simply because I asked her, how does it feel to be the first female artist on Barz on Wheelz?
Yeah.
And it, hella fucking females reached out. Some talent from like Latin America that want to freestyle in Spanish, female talent.
Yeah, you guys have anybody freestyle in Spanish? Just strictly
season 3, bro.
We don't get there.
Yeah, season 3.
We don't get there.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, for the group though, what do you think about the group?
You're talking about the
CJ and Miguel.
CJ and everybody. I think that was fun. I think they did really good, and you could tell that they're tuned with each other. And you could tell they've known each other for a long time, so they're like very comfortable, and I feel like that they fed off each other very well, and I think that was a good episode.
Yep. And what makes that the season finale of season 2 special is that they're not artists per se.
Right.
They don't make music.
Yeah.
Right. Or at least not now. But they're just literally the kids at lunch freestyling, having fun with it. And that's the whole point of the show, is just having fun and not really taking it too serious. We're literally just we're cruising, bro. We're cruising, and we're just bobbing our head to what you say. Yeah, so it's not really like the stakes aren't high.
Yeah,
right.
You know, so I'm glad that episode happened because we want to tailor it towards groups. That's something new.
Yeah.
I don't really see that. That's really dope.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And I know earlier you mentioned that they don't necessarily make music versus the kids freestyling on lunch. What went into choosing them, not only to be on the show but to be the finale?
Just because we wanted to make a statement about the show, and the biggest way to make a statement is put it as a finale. And I wanted to really highlight on the fact these guys are not artists. They're just friends.
Right.
They're normal people, average people. So like Miguel's a banker, and then CJ he's a painter. He's a
dope painter.
Yeah, muralist, a drawer, whatever you call it. He is an artist, per se, but he doesn't make music like that. So. I just wanted to tailor it to everybody because our show doesn't really tailor towards celebrities. That's not the whole point. We don't care about numbers. We don't care about your fan base.
Right.
So we really tailor towards that underground, just hidden gems. Because there's so many, bro. There's so many hidden gems that deserve deserve the light, just like A. Reese does. Yeah. Just like A. Reese did, Ace Blizzy. Because from that episode, content.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue working with Ace Blizzy, A. Reese, if they want to, of course, but forever.
Not yet. Even speaking to the whole hidden gems and everything, do a little quick plug real quick. Man, KILJOY magazine. That's the whole goal for KILJOY, is to put on, artists who maybe not have the limelight, the underground hidden gems. So y'all copy an issue of KILJOY magazine. Volume 5 coming real soon.
I love it.
But so, you guys...
Wait, talking about the magazine, bro. When do you think Barz on Wheelz is going to get the chance to be on it? I'm not putting you pressure.
No,
I'm not saying I need it.
I'm
just saying if that's even in the line, in your timeline, just because...
First of all, do y'all follow?
Fuck yeah, Barz on Wheelz is followed.
I know. We talked about it last time. But, we spoke about this earlier, and it's hard trying to map out... I'm sure you guys can attest to this. It's hard trying to map out 2 or 3 issues or 2 or 3 seasons ahead of time, and it's all gotta be cohesive. So you guys are gonna be on there. Okay, where is Bond, bro? Where is Bond, bro? It's on record. Listen, y'all are gonna be on there because right now I'm working on volume 5. That's solid. Volume 6 is probably gonna be my concept volume, and then 7 is probably when I go back to doing my regular schedule.
Yeah, you don't gotta explain to them.
No, it's for them, but not.
So next year, then.
Yeah.
So next, nah, 2023.
All right, we got March 31st.
So, question: all of your talent from Bakersfield?
No, we travel a lot, so we go to LA a lot. But when we started, like I said, I was limited in my selection process. So a lot of the artists were from Bakersfield. I think there was one point I was getting hella DMs like, "Yo, you gotta expand out, bro. You gotta expand out. Why you only hit? I know you're trying to just show love to your talent, but there's so many talent out there. You gotta expand." Like almost like if I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah.
And I was annoyed. I was like, bro, I get it, bro, but there's a budget that has to be be made. That has to gas money, you know.
Yeah, pitching gas.
Exactly, coordinating that. Right?
Airplane tickets.
Exactly.
Are we there yet? Are we there? Airplane tickets.
I last time we spoke, bro, I really put the idea out there that if you're a talented artist, bro, you're a freestyling artist that, you know, obviously supports the show, is talented, and really is committed to traveling to us. We will compensate you for your time and money. Just because if somebody's flying out, bro, that means a lot.
It's a lot.
You know, and it reminds me of Juan G, bro. He flew from North Carolina. And I didn't pay him nothing, bro. I literally told him about the idea just because I followed him on Instagram. And he was like, yeah, man, let me coordinate something for the summer. And I was like, oh shit, like.
And then that's where he lives, like.
And then that's where he lives, bro. And he said, I bought the tickets already, bro. Does this weekend good? Does this weekend work?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, let's do it.
And he's an established artist, you know.
Exactly.
He's
in his city.
And he works and he's busy. So.
Oh, that's dope.
So I appreciate that, bro. I fuck with that, bro. So he committed. He got his own Airbnb. You know, probably the whole trip in total, probably maybe close to $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't pay him nothing.
And that was the first time I was meeting him.
And that was my first time. I didn't know him before.
I didn't even know. So
I just knew
so
him.
He really was like, I really believe in what y'all
I
doing.
really fuck with this. Let me go do it. And he did his thing. And then from there, I flew him out again because I was like, bro, you're so good. I want to create content with you. Yeah. I flew him out, paid for his thing. He slept over at my house, bro. I cooked for him, bro. Like we went out. Taking care of it, bro, and then we created fucking content all over Bakersfield. We went to LA as well as Santa Monica.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he killed it.
He killed it.
He killed it. So there's really no limits as far as like who can be on the show because it really seems like your reach has gotten a lot farther than the city.
Oh yeah.
You got people. I know earlier you were mentioning people from Latin America who know about the show and everything. So really anybody has a good chance.
Facts.
Of getting on the show.
Yeah, I think as we get bigger, bro, I do hope to get a sponsor for the show. Not hope. I know we will. Yeah. Someone that really believes in the vision and supports us, financially.
Yeah.
I obviously don't want to be to a point where I'm looking up to somebody in regards to decision making. Yeah. So I am definitely never gonna let that go.
That's a hard thing.
We just need somebody. We need a sponsor who believes in us, who trusts that we can take it far. Not only because of our commitment, but also because of our dedication in content. Yeah. Content is so fucking underrated now. So the fact that how consistent we are, how we're coming up with different ideas, it just makes a statement. So and I just hope businesses see that.
Yeah, no, for real. Y'all don't get that. Y'all don't get that. I know. Like I said, I'm sitting in this seat having this conversation with y'all, trying to get everybody informed on what y'all do, and I'm asking questions so you guys can, in creative ways, tell them that there's really no limits or no boundaries. You know, everybody's welcome. Earlier, you mentioned that a lot of the talent on Barz on Wheelz is just hidden gems. People are up and coming. Do y'all have any specific, maybe celebrities or top tier rappers that you guys want on the show?
I'll let you go first.
Nah, I want you to go first.
Yeah,
we talked about it last time.
Hit me with your top artist, bro. You would love that. Give me the artist that you would love to have on Barz on Wheelz.
I would like Westside Boogie on the show for sure.
Yeah, I had the chance to talk to him.
He might do it.
I spoke to him on last Sunday. To him last Sunday. Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
it was simply like great music, bro. My friend put me on. Great stuff. That's it. It was no sales pitch. Just because I was like, fuck, I don't want to be that person. Yeah. You know, I don't want to beg.
Yeah.
And so I just said hi, said what's up, and then left. But he's in my radar. You know, the people I'm connected with in LA, they're connected with him.
Yeah.
So he's in my radar to have on Barz on Wheelz, and I think it's definitely possible. But if you're asking for my top choice, will be Harry Mack. Harry Mack,
that would be fire.
That fool's talented, bro. He is talented. He freestyles for strangers. His content is immaculate. He is the top freestyling artist ever. I would say that man is.
He's at the top. He's good. He's not the top, but he's good.
He's top because that is what he's known for.
Yeah, freestyling.
That is all he does.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you. It's changed since the last time we had a conversation.
Yeah.
I think. I know last time you wanted to be Russell, what's the change? What's the change? I look, man. That's what I do.
So, LaRusso, I don't have like a hate or negative feeling towards LaRusso. When I first reached out to him, we were like at less than 1,000 followers, and we're like 800 something. I reached out to him. I made the post public. I let people tag him on the story. I even sent him videos personally. He did respond. He said received with like the blessed hands emojis, and he said I'll think about it. And I took it. I didn't take it as like, oh fuck you then, bro. I didn't really take it like that.
I hope not.
I took it as it was a couple options. Number one, maybe he can't freestyle. Maybe he really can't freestyle, and everything else is just written shit, and just put the title of freestyle over it. That's option number one.
That's a lot of not saying he does it, but a lot of people.
Do, right? You know, I'm not saying that's what he does, but that's possibly number one. Option number two, bro, is maybe we're such a small platform that it just isn't worth his time, right? Just because his reach has grown, right? Which is fair. I completely understand.
Completely fair.
And then three, maybe we're still not there, and maybe we need hundreds of thousands of followers for him to see it, for him to deem it worthy to come all the way to us, or us to come here, and or maybe he's just too busy, bro.
I mean, that's the sad truth we live in the world we are. Is like people gauge your authenticity or your you know, on how many followers you have. Some people might not have a lot, but have a lot to give outside of that.
Exactly.
You know, I know earlier you spoke about you having a conversation with Westside Boogie, and that's all it starts. That's because I reached out to an artist who has reaches in LA, who probably has the best rapper's phone number in his phone. Reached out to him. He said, here's my number, tap me.
Tap in.
And I'm not gonna say who it is. But it all starts there.
Yeah, it starts.
You know what I mean? It all starts there. So I do hope. I mean, not even I hope. I know it's gonna grow to be whatever it is you want to be. If you want to include famous people, y'all have that option. If not, y'all have that option.
Yeah, we probably will. It's probably be just like special guests. Just like a whole nother episode. Just because we don't want to go down upon like their success. We're not talking down on success. They've made it, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like it's not my biggest priority or like my marketing, demographic.
Right.
Just not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Not yet. I believe checking
those hidden gems.
Yeah, those hidden gems is my priority.
Again, KILJOY, hidden gems. I'm taking the limelight. Earlier we were speaking about your growth for season 2, what you guys did different versus season 1. Now we're moving into season 3, right? Anything you guys can tell them about season 3? Have you guys mapped it out yet? Do you have your artists yet? Is it too late to sign up?
Well, now it's too late.
It's too late,
Now it's too late. Y'all missed y'all chance for season 3, maybe season 4.
Dang, season 3's a lot. It's gonna be a lot of big changes.
A lot
of content for sure. Should we say a lot? I don't know.
Season 3, bro. I decided I had to give a break to my van. My van is getting too many miles in, bro.
And that's your personal van?
Yeah, that's my personal van. That's my work van. So I decided, you know what? Fuck this. Let me get creative with it. Let me think of something out of the box, completely out of the box. Already, more than what we are now. Yeah. I decided to do it in a golf cart. So Barz on Wheelz season 3 freestyle is gonna be in a golf cart, and we're gonna be cruising around the suburbs creating content. At the moment, as we speak, my father and some of his friends are building the golf cart fully customized for Barz on Wheelz. It's gonna be white interior, bro. It's gonna be a metallic black with purple little glitter, little highlights.
Building it
with the Barz on Wheelz logo pimped out, and then the reselling price on that shit. On that golf cart is gonna be insane. I hope that maybe a fan.
I know who was
a fan. Stay tapped in because that golf cart could be worth some money.
Yeah, look, man. When I was planning out for season 3 like a month ago, bro, I was reaching out to golf cart businesses here in Bakersfield. I reached out to even LA, Santa Clarita, and they kept on hitting me like, hey, that's not something of our interest. We don't want to sponsor you. Right. And I wasn't even asking for like a full ass fucking golf cart for me to have. It was simply a loan. I need this golf cart for 2 months to build enough content, and that content will be yours for you to market, so on, so on, so on.
Right.
That was the offer I was putting on the table, just because I know our potential in creating content, and that's what makes us stand out, not only as a platform, but also as a business. Our content is what makes us different. So I saw value in that. I pitched it to them, and they said no, bro. There was one offer out there that he did reach out to me. He was like, I don't really see the value in this, don't really understand, but I could sell you a golf cart with a discount. The golf cart was priced at almost $13,000, bro. I was like, are you serious, bro? $13,000 for a golf cart?
Just a regular,
golf cart, 4-seater or 6-seater, but not even.
Damn, 13.
You know, 13 bands. I told them, I was like, we're in opposite ends, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way. Even with a sponsor, there's no way that I would commit to $13,000 just because it doesn't really fit to our long-term goals. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool golf cart for maybe 2 to 3 months.
Yeah,
but after that, it's what happens, right? And then the price of those golf carts go down once it's driven out the lot, just like a car. So it didn't really make sense. And I told them, bro, the $13,000 could be invested in the other shit for the show. Yeah. We don't need a golf cart that bad. So I said, fuck that. Let me hit up OfferUp, Craigslist. And I found a golf cart in San Francisco. Found a golf cart in San Francisco. He was selling it for $400.
Wow.
$400, a 4-seater, but it didn't work though. That's the catch. And that's the whole point of having my dad and his crew. Shout out to Fred, Chris, and my dad, Manny. He's also named Manuel, but Manny. I was like, hey guys, found a golf cart. You guys want to do the trip? Load it. Let's bring it over here. That didn't go off, but Fred found another one in LA. We got it yesterday. I got the call confirmed, and then they're starting to work on it right now as we speak.
Oh, that's dope.
So, for less than $1,000, we made it happen. The travel, the trip, the shipping, everything, we made it happen.
Yeah, that's hard work and dedication, and not saying yes to the first opportunity that jumps up.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Yeah, you never know what happens on the outside. But what about, speak towards the talent? I know when we spoke, you guys were very excited to have the first woman on Barz on Wheelz, the first group. Is there can we look for any kind of innovative talent on the next season?
Season 3, the season 3 finale is what people should be looking forward to. Not only the season, but season 3 is going to stand out because it's going to be live, and it's going to be live in a venue. So I'm gonna find a way to park we already pictured it out and measured it, but the golf cart will be parked inside a venue, and this is a future collaboration I will be doing with Safe Space in LA. It's a cool location, cool venue in LA. They reached out to me. They're like, hey, we want to support you. We believe in the vision. And here's a venue. Here's a physical location for Barz on Wheelz for people to come and support it. Whether you want to do pop-up events, this is your location to use. Right. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And in that moment, I was like, I picture a live performance, park that fucking golf cart in there, and invite people to come see it live. It will be inside the golf cart. We wouldn't be driving, of course. Cameras rolling. But people will be able to see the freestyles and what happens and how the Barz on Wheelz episode is made.
That's fucking big time.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm talking like y'all to do like festivals and shit.
Oh yeah,
Barz on Wheelz Vision Festival, like
full freestyle.
I don't want to give up the game too early. I don't know what y'all got thinking, but I'm excited.
It's gonna be it's different, bro.
I'm personally excited for that. That's fucking dope, man. That's fucking dope. I'm damn. Speaking about LA venues, pop-ups, great segue into what y'all got coming up soon. I noticed y'all got some merch on. Speak on what y'all got coming up as far as relates to LA pop-ups and all that good stuff.
So yes, tomorrow, 2 p.m. we're gonna be in LA for a pop-up.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Sorry. 1 p.m. Don't be late.
Do it again.
So we're gonna be in LA 1 p.m. tomorrow. Don't be late, you know what I mean? And yeah, we're gonna have our first pop-up show. It's free, so you know everyone's more than welcome to come. And yeah, have people showcase some skills.
Yep.
Their freestyling capability.
Yeah, for that pop-up, there's people coming from like different areas. We have a shout out to Joey Taps. I think she's coming from Arizona.
She made a TikTok, right?
Yeah, she even made a TikTok post kind of shouting us out and everything. So much love to her. She's really been supporting the show. We have people coming from San Francisco. I think a person's coming from like Sacramento. So I'm getting messages like that, really saying like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a big LA fan base. So it just makes sense to show love, to the city. And the venue is insane, bro. It's a straight up alley, bro. It's a straight up alley, graffitied out though. But the visuals are gonna be fucking through the roof. It's gonna be insane. So I'm glad we went through this pop up. It was super spontaneous, by the way. Yeah. It was literally like last week. I went to the event. I told you, met Westside Buggy. Kind of saw just the environment that the Cornerstone. Shout out to Cornerstone LA that they were providing, and I was like, yo, I love this. I love the family aspect of people coming together for one cause, for music. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? How the fuck do I create something like this? I was like, fuck it, let's do a pop-up. So I hit up a bunch of musicians. I was like, can you do this for me? Can you be a drummer? can I point at you and can you drop a beat for the freestylers? He's like, yeah, boom, perfect. I got Miguel, I got Quinn, I got Walter, and we have 3 different instruments being performed, and the artist is gonna freestyle live.
That's dope.
Straight, we're gonna have some games in there, and Joseph and I are just gonna be vibing, bro. Vibing with the other spectators, just bobbing our head and be like, oh shit, okay. But the thing about this pop-up is that one of the artists that performs and does this thing will be selected as a season finalist for season 3. They will be guaranteed a spot.
So y'all got a spot open for
for whoever shows out and does this thing, impresses us.
That's dope, man. I'm excited. I know since the last time we spoke and everything, y'all are really doing it. The growth is there. The legwork is there. I know when I first noticed y'all follower pop up, I was like, these motherfuckers.
I know.
They paying for shit. How they paying for shit? But then I know like the post that we have collab, my phone's going crazy.
It went crazy, right?
For a while, for days. I'm like, I called Mo. I was like, damn, man, nah, it's legit.
Yeah, I got messages from Chuck. Chuck called me. He's like, hey, bro, why is my phone dinging, bro? And then obviously your post did well. A Reese's content did well too. Oxic, for instance, Oxic's post did like 1.2 million, bro.
Yeah.
And then from there, just everyone else fucked with the other content. And that's the thing about a viral post, bro. Is that you have to make sure that your page aligns with that post.
Correct.
If people fuck with that post, they want to see more of that post. But if your viral video is something completely random that doesn't align,
that'd be the only one that goes up.
Exactly. Exactly. So naturally, it did its thing, and I'm glad people understood that this is something big. So they followed, that they support it, and it fucking, like you said, your phone started blowing up.
Shit was going up.
And I remember you not you, but Muhammad called me, bro. He was at the gym. He was like, bro, tell me why you made a post saying that you just reached 8K or 7K, and now a day later or 2 days later you're at 14,000.
That was right after the phone call. I walked out the movie theater. Movie theater. I seen. I said, "What is going on?" Hey, y'all seen Barz on Wheelz? That shit crazy. Nah. So I'm happy, man. It's a very big inspiration for even fellow creators, because like me, I'm still finding my way.
Oh yeah.
I'm still finding my way down with other stuff. So to see somebody do it, it's inspirational in ways you can't imagine, and I'm looking forward to the pop-up. I'm gonna try and make it out there. I know tomorrow I got stuff, but I'm trying to make it out there.
Please.
I'm for sure about to make it to that
the season finale. Oh man,
even in the professional aspect, I'm gonna be there. Talk about the hoodies real quick. Are those available for people to buy, or?
So these were made exclusively for us.
Just turn around.
The show.
And you got Elsa's sweatsuit.
It's a whole suit, bro. Fully embroidered. Full tracksuit, and I we just did it kind of like for marketing purposes. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, this sweater, bro, this hoodie, bro, we walked to places. Bro, tell me why I was at the Maya Cinema, bro. Yeah. I was going to take a shit, bro. Yeah. And right before I went into the stall.
In the middle of a movie?
Nah, after. It was what movie? I forgot what movie. Avatar. After Avatar, I went to the stall room, and right before I go close the door, I hear someone say, "Yo, Barz on Wheelz," because they saw the embroidered bag. They're like, "Barz on Wheelz, is that Manny? Manny, I see the hair, bro." And he's like, "Oh, my bad, bro. You go do your thing, bro. Go do your thing."
Yeah.
But I love the show, bro. I love the show. And then that was a cool interaction. I got his name, said what's up, and it's really cool. But literally earlier today, bro, I got a discount on some shoes just because they were like, "Oh shit, is that Barz on Wheelz?"
Listen, man, once you get into that space, it's different. I've been to the bar downtown. Hey, KILJOY, I love what you're doing, and I'm in the middle of taking a shot.
Facts. It's dope.
And people are coming up saying, "What's up? I fuck with the vision, this and that." people donating clothes to me and stuff like that. So it's real great. It feels real great to people showing love outside of what you do.
It's fun. It's cool getting recognized and getting love from Bakersfield, for real. So shout out to everyone from Bakersfield.
From Bakersfield, much love. I even in LA, bro. Yeah. I was getting recognition in LA, bro. They were like, "Oh shit, Barz on Wheelz is here? Barz on Wheelz is here?"
Man, that's the dream.
So I was like, "Yo, that's what I'm trying to get, bro." But in due time. I'm not trying to speed up anything. In regards to your question though, merch will be coming out soon for Barz on Wheelz. Working with different designers to really make it worthwhile for the people, and it's gonna be proud to pay. Yeah. So it's gonna be. I think it's the first ever proud to pay system here in Bakersfield. But this idea was inspired by LaRusso, and then I think LaRusso got it from Nipsey Hussle. But the whole point is for people to pay what they want. Yeah. Whatever you see value, if you want to pay us more than you think is worth, and because that's going to go towards equipment, towards making more content, then that's appreciated.
Right.
Right? You know, just because I think what LaRussell says it best, it's not free, it's priceless.
Yeah.
So you decide what you can afford and what you want to pay for this. So
I like that.
So it's sooner or later when the merch comes, we will have that system, and I'm excited for it to see, you know, who fucks with us, bro.
Yeah.
Where the shipments are gonna go.
Yeah,
you know,
like you said, I don't think anybody does that yet.
Yeah.
Once y'all come out,
people are trying.
Once Barz on Wheelz does it, everybody's gonna be like, yeah, that's smart. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you guys took the time, sat down, told me all you can tell me. Is there anything else you can tell me? Anything people may not know, may want to know? Any cool quips? Do y'all freestyle? Do y'all plan on getting in the backseat at all?
So there's been a big push in having me freestyle. I definitely can't do that. But in the season finale of season 2, Joseph actually freestyled a bit. He did his thing, and it was super fun.
I got some love in the comments.
And people showed up.
Yeah. I didn't do the best, but
this man's spinning, bro.
At least you out there and did it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I did get some love.
He did his thing,
cool.
and what you were saying that driving and freestyling is.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different thing. Trying to pay attention on the road and then spit bars at the same time. Yeah.
Nah, you should have hopped in the back.
I'll switch seasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Next season 3, I want to see y'all switch.
Yeah, such a.
I want to see Manny drive. And you get the lowdown to the art. Switch it up a little bit, you know? But yeah, man, thank you again for sitting on the couch speaking with me, man. I have a lot of fun y'all around, man.
No, thank you.
And I hope to do this the 3rd time when y'all got 100,000 followers.
Yeah. And this magazine too.
Yeah. Listen. Listen. We're going to talk.
I like that.
Yeah, man, well, thank you guys for rocking with us. You know, easy. KILJOY Magazine. Barz on Wheelz, man. Y'all tap in. Follow the button. Look, just for y'all. If y'all want to be on Barz on Wheelz, what's the first thing they got to do?
Go to the link in bio. First of all, you gotta follow the fucking page, bro. Follow the fucking page before you do anything. How are you gonna reach out to me on my DMs and say, yo, put me on, and you're not even following and supporting the show?
Come on, man.
Just gotta follow the page.
Makes no sense.
Come on, man.
Make it make sense, bro.
Follow the show.
That's it. All right, we got it.
All right, cool. Thank you, bro.
That little skill, that's
funny. I'm like, hey, if y'all want to be on the show, first thing you gotta do is just hit follow.